Hello and welcome to another scene for the Living World of Darkness Changeling the Dreaming 20th Anniversary Edition venue set in the Kingdom of Apples, New York. Today's scene is a continuance of a previous scene titled Groupies and Glamour, and this is Groupies and Glamour Part 2. William has just incapacitated a satyr, notified Mariposa that he has incapacitated this satyr in her domain, and Mariposa has strongly told him to bring him to her freehold for questioning. And so we pan the camera to William. What you doing, boy?
William is waiting for the car to arrive, and I think that it's that in that moment he realized he doesn't have the mouse, and he checked the glade, and the mouse is not there, right?
Well, I mean, he has a mouse.
And I'm gonna repeat myself. He checked the glade, and he doesn't have the mouse. The mouse ran away.
Yeah.
Misha will see if she comes. William, he's pretty pissed off. There's like 10 guards of Brooklyn near him, and he's like... He tells 5 of them, like, to inform Governor Sam what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And we will bring this lady to a Mariposa. Does Misha arrive?
Sure. She's just kind of walking up, probably slightly behind the guards. But based on what's happening, she has one of the big guns on her, not the little one.
It seems William tells to there's a possibility of the she becoming from House Lunahan. And the Lunahan is about, like, you know, glamour loss, blah, blah, blah. They seem to age, according to the satyr's words. I said that she's coming with me for questioning. She didn't, and intimidated me to trap me in the glade. So I did this.
I mean, would you want to get caught if you were doing this shit?
No, but her mouse ran away. I found another mouse. I thought it was it, but it seems it's a chimerical stupid mouse as he throws the mouse away.
Hey, there's no need to hurt an innocent animal over nothing.
Yeah, there's no need for stealing shit from people as well, Misha, but you do it all the time.
She's gonna go look and see if, like, the mouse is okay. If you know that she has a thing about hurting animals.
He doesn't give a shit right now.
Yeah, well, you know this, so yeah, she's going to walk over and just see if she can even find the mouse. If she can't, then it probably ran away, and that's fine.
Perception alertness.
Oh, I'm in Mage. I should not do it there.
No, I can't see what you do in Mage.
Whose fault is that? I got 2.
2. All right. So you find this little chimerical mouse that has bounced off a wall and rather stunned.
Okay. I mean, does it look like it's probably going to be okay?
Yeah, it'll probably be fine.
Okay. Then she'll walk back over to William. She doesn't really need a pet mouse.
No.
So that would be really awkward with the bird around.
Just start collecting them all.
She might, though. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if she had, like, a chimerical mouse, a chimerical rabbit. Just collect all the animals. She loves animals. But, yeah, so she'll walk over there and, look, mouse didn't do anything to you. There's no need to be a dick, William. Now let's focus on what's important.
Yeah, I think the stone guy is coming.
Stone guy? Oh, the Nunahai, the rock giant?
I don't know. You see a rock giant or not?
That's the word I've heard, I believe.
Oh, wrong one. Boop.
Not this guy. No! No! Ah! It's scary! Run!
No. Unless he evokes some magic. He's roughly the size of a troll at the moment. But he pulls up in like an SUV, not a full van or anything like that. He wasn't told like there would be multiple arrests or that he would have to be escorting numerous guards, because he's not. He's escorting William and company.
William
Mhm.
puts the girl at the back and says, "Hey, man, I'm William."
Nods and gosh of him. What happened to her?
Her face met with my back of my sword.
How diplomatic.
Yeah, tell that to the families of the dead people. Just a second. My food arrived. I'll be right back. Misha, you handle this!
Misha just stares at the food truck that just drove up. No, she'll just kind of look at him and say, okay, well, I'm Misha. Nice to meet you. And I don't entirely get what happened here either, but she is wanted for at least questioning.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like there have been some dreamers that have had some rather bad moments lately, and she is probably involved.
And the best way to get questions is by violently hitting someone.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, if I'm going to hit someone, it's because I don't have any questions for them.
Maybe she was trying to run away. I don't know. He had to step away for a minute, looking rather confused herself. I wasn't here. I just got here.
Oh.
You'll have to answer that one.
And he like buckles her into the car.
I can heal her.
William is back.
Mm-hmm.
I can heal her if we feel that we can keep. Maybe it would be best to get her back before I heal her. But I can heal her, and I will. As she looks to Goshavem, which is just a cool name, and I'm going to keep mispronouncing it.
That's how it's pronounced, Goshavem.
My name is cooler, guys, but okay, thank you.
What, William?
It's John.
Oh. Nobody can pronounce your name, hun.
Nobody can pronounce this guy's name as well. That's pretty cool.
I like his name. I think Goshavem is a really cool name. Don't know what it means, but I like it.
And he waits for everybody to get in the car. He gets to the driver's side, starts it up, and we'll drive to Mariposa's freehold. He's the one who will carry the satyr, so no more swords meet with her face. And
does he say that?
If you ask him why, he will.
I can carry her if you want to.
No. It's best this way she doesn't crash into your sword again.
William just gives this guy a look. He takes a deep breath and then lets go. Lets it go. But he understood, don't mess with me. That kind of giving has been given to the air. He gave a breath and that breath just said, don't mess with me.
Misha's going to move up next to William and kind of tug at his sleeve. Kind of try to draw his attention away from that situation.
No, he doesn't say anything. He continues to go near Mariposa.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Goshavem will carry the knocked out satyr to it's not an office, really, kind of a parlor area. There's couches and chairs. It's the kind of place set up for conversation, not necessarily interrogation, but he sits the satyr down and looks to William and Misha, I will fetch the Baroness.
Thank you.
Are you a knight or something?
And he just shakes his head. Just a friend.
Okay.
And he leaves, and a moment later, Mariposa arrives. And she goes and she looks at the satyr who's knocked out and looks at William and Misha with that sort of what happened look on her face.
William nods his head. Baroness Mariposa?
Councilman Black, Councilwoman Misha.
We apologize for this problem, and I'm really sorry for waking you up at night. But there's an issue in a dead human being. In the end of this, there may be a dead human being in the end of this problem. That's why I have taken this bad cautions. But I would like to explain from the beginning, so you won't miss any detail. Is that a problem?
Please explain. I will tend to the satyr. And as you talk to Mariposa, she's like stroking the hair of this satyr and like sort of like checking for where you clocked her.
Misha will look at her just before William starts speaking, and she'll just be like, I can actually heal her if you want me to.
I've got this one. It's okay.
All right.
Baroness Mariposa.
She looks. I'm listening.
There were deaths in Manhattan, 2 of them, and we were trying to investigate this problem because it looks like because of the nightmare problems that's going on right now, they were being used Rhapsody on. And you know the response to Rhapsody and ravaging in our society. One of the deaths happened in Brooklyn after the 2 of the deaths in Manhattan, and we tried to investigate this and find a Tulane bar. The Tulanes were captured after they tried to ask for changeling meat. And we found, we handled the Tulane and we asked for information, and there is a video footage of this lady's motley mate, as she, probably from House Linehan, is leaving with a woman who found dead, cold, crazy, banal, and obviously casted on something. Because I think the only Rhapsody is killing right now, while Ravaging is leaving marks.
I see. And do you think that this satyr took part in the Rhapsody?
She tried to protect. Basically, what happened is I tried to convince them to come to me to the Field of Free Hair, where I was basically telling them, you know, that they didn't trust me that much, and they invited me to this glade, and he gives the location of this glade. Oh, see. Before we entered, I tried to question the mouse puka because they were a bit being dodgy, and it's obvious that they were going to do something inside. When I tried to handle the puka, but puka was not lying, but she was keeping things back because her hand, as William shows his hand, it seems that they are motley, and she admitted that they are a motley. When I went inside, because of the questioning of puka is a very bad thing to do, I started asking these questions, and she told me there is a hypothetical situation of a member of a House Linehan, and how I would feel like if I was dying and getting old. Imagine how it would feel like if you are getting old. Or she said something like that. I said, okay, this is basically you kind of admitting guilt, kind of, sort of, and I can't have this because your friend is another person and this is creating problems. Please come with me. We need to talk this with, we need to handle this with the individuals who ordered me to do this. I was going to bring them to Count Leon. She said no, and I said, please, let's go. She said no. I said, there is a dead human being in the end of this problem. There is nothing going to happen if you're not guilty. No. I pulled my sword and I said, I said, please, let's go. She said no, I incapacitated her. I was taking her to questioning. There were a gray area. We didn't talk about taking to questioning, and I apologize if it's a problem for you. And I am feeling very bad if I broke your trust, and I apologize for that. But my actions was to protect his sheet. As he takes a deep breath, I just think that there is a problem with the right to dream right now as a possible rhapsody going on.
I understand.
My only... please go on. I apologize. I thought you were done. OOC.
No, go ahead.
No, he will stop. She is the Baroness here.
Okay. She finishes like the general like check over on the satyrs, her bunk, and she like gives like a kiss to the forehead, because this is how she is, and the spring bunk takes effect, and like slowly the satyr kind of stirs. I think that is sufficient for now. Please refrain from physical violence while questioning.
There won't be any torture, Baroness. You have my word.
Good. I hope you understand that I will be staying in the room, though.
No, please. William doesn't look offended.
Mm-hmm.
He says,
in fact, he probably expected it based on our last experience with Mariposa.
Exactly, and he says like it's all our duty to handle a problem against right to dream.
The right to dream, and she looks at the satyr, and the right of ignorance, I believe.
Exactly. The police is already investigating this. Mm. These cold deaths are taking attention.
I was speaking more along the lines of the concert. She is one of those, is she not?
She is. William is like throwing this bitch under the bus.
Nisha's gonna look at the satyr, and she's just gonna. I mean, the satyr is kind of awake, right?
Yeah, the satyr's awake.
Can you tell us what happened? I'm sure you know what this is about.
She like slowly groans and like rubs at her head where she was hit earlier. I'm sorry. What is about exactly?
The humans that are turning up missing and dead.
Your hypothetical friend of House Lunahan.
And she just kind of gives a quiet stare. I'm sorry. I can't betray my oathmate.
Fair enough. Can you tell us whether there's anybody who's connected who's innocent? That isn't betraying any sort of oathmate.
I don't think that any of this was done in malice. The one involved. It usually didn't lead to death.
Until more recently.
It just led to desperation. Rhapsody OOC is a terrible act. is
Yes.
mostly not liked by Seely. And he is
Nope.
like, are you fucking kidding me?
Moxie is not Seely. She's unseely,
Yeah.
but she doesn't like Rhapsody. She just
Oh, I think even Unseely doesn't like Rhapsody, though she
no.
does
That's what I'm
impose.
saying. She does not like it. There are sometimes unfortunate situations in which you find that you have to question your own moral standing because it is affecting somebody you care about.
Yeah, you're right. So see,
Hmm.
William kind of like, because I didn't play, so I see. So here I go. William says, "Are you insane? Creating more banality, sending people to desperation, probably ending up with them suiciding."
There were
Since
also. Oh, go ahead.
since we've gotten here, things have gone from bad to worse. There's been these nightmares. These they're not just affecting us. They're affecting dreamers. Have you tried musing lately?
I did, and that's why I invited everyone in Brooklyn to give them hope and glamour. You were in Brooklyn. You could have come in as well.
And she looks over at Mariposa. No, I don't think I could have.
William is like, why?
Uh, I'm sure you've heard about our little performance.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't done that.
Well,
That was only 2/3 of you.
Also, Baroness Mariposa isn't someone who closes the gates of the freeholds to commoners who's in need.
lovely, but I think you could understand why somebody would feel the need to lie low.
Before you have, this is not going anywhere, and it's not related to what's going on. Someone is in danger. We need to find a human before she dies.
Why do you think somebody's in danger?
She, the last person who your friend went out with died.
And she thinks for a moment. Are you sure?
I have a camera footage.
And on this camera footage, did you see my friend killing someone?
No, but it's extremely suspicious if you need to take her to questioning.
Like you did with me.
Exactly. Maybe you shouldn't have threatened me to lock me in a glade.
Maybe you shouldn't have threatened to drag me away to some place I said I didn't want to go to.
I'm sorry. Dead people in this sheet is important. Maybe they didn't teach you, but I'm sorry for that. And we need to move on. I need to find your friend. I'm not. If she is innocent, we're not gonna hurt her. Just like you. If you were innocent and you just accepted to come, nothing was gonna happen to you.
You know, last I checked, I still have the right to remain silent.
Yes.
Actually, in theory, this, as much as I wish it was, this is not a democracy, as she looks to Mariposa. And you actually don't have all the rights that you might have if you were caught by the cops.
And secondly, we have a different system for changelings in Brooklyn as well. You may have remained silent, but I have every right to take you to preserve a sheet. Because guess what? Someone might die.
People die every day.
Now, I understand they do, but we really need to come to a conclusion about you and your friends. Lola ran away.
Do you blame her?
No, I don't. But now it's going to be more worse for her because she's a fugitive now. Probably, I mean. It's up to Baroness Mariposa.
Do you have anything against Lola that you could actually use against Lola?
There was very little to that, in my opinion, based on the fact
Yeah.
that she also did not call upon the weird the way that the other two of you did.
So what are you going to bring her in on then?
Maybe not her, but your she friend. Moxie, the more she runs, the more it's going to be worse for her. The more people in the nobility and the leadership will be more look into this. She will get more desperate, do more stupid stuff with the Ravaging or Rhapsody. And it's just going to be more and more problematic for her. For your friend's best interest, please tell us so we can find and do what's necessary. If everyone just did what you did, there wouldn't be any rules. Everyone would have been going around crazy, creating nightmares. Do you think you were acting desperate and it was just act of desperation? You think the families who lost their sons, daughters doesn't see nightmares?
Look, things are unfortunate. But I'd rather strangers fall than the people I care about.
Well, let me just tell you one thing that might be of useful information to you. I thought pretty much everybody knew because gossip is a thing amongst us, but maybe not. We figured out the problem with the nightmares, and we're hoping that we can resolve them here very soon. Now, I don't know why it is that you felt the need to Rhapsody and that sort of thing at this point.
I certainly don't feel the need for Rhapsody.
You feel the right to aid the person though, or just let it go.
I get the glamour thing.
Not everything is a cut and dry, black and white situation.
Well, I don't understand the situation. Like, what made it so important?
Have you ever cared about somebody that you would do anything for? This oath, and she holds up her hand and shows this scar she has. This oath is something you take very seriously. You're saying you will hold on to them.
Yeah.
That your life is theirs, their bones are yours, their blood is yours. She's more than a friend. She's part of me.
Continue teaching a troll a lesson regarding oaths, please.
Well, it seems as though you think this is something I should just be cavalier about, watching this person I hold most dear fade and die.
That's what I was trying to understand. I wasn't questioning that you were doing it because of your oath. I was questioning what the situation was in the first place.
It's a sheet house.
What?
Go on. Go on.
We weren't she wasn't able to inspire.
And the glamour situation's just gotten that bad these days, right?
You know it has.
I do.
Do you know what happens to Lihan if they don't replenish their glamour every week?
She shakes her head because I don't think Misha would know that.
They age. roughly a year a week. How long has this been going on?
Too long.
Guess what? The law is law, and it's very sad that it is law, and we can't make exceptions. But she killed people. She could have done something else, do something else, but no, she had to kill people.
Of course. The black and white again.
It's not me who will judge her. It's me who will bring her in. It will be Count Leon or Baroness Mariposa or the council who will judge her. So, I don't know. A lot of people are having a lot of problems. Do you see us ravaging people? Do you see scars on my face other than the ones I already had?
I don't know. Do you belong to House Leohan and therefore you have a place from which you can judge?
No. I actually have experience with noble houses. Different experiences. But as he turns to Baroness Mariposa, I apologize again for what happened. But you see the direness of the situation, and you see that she admitted guilt. So I need to find the she and bring her in. She is in a somewhere. My wolf knows where she is.
Without the violence.
I beg your pardon?
Without violence.
I don't think she is in Queens. And if she's in Queens, there won't be any violence. And if she attacks me, I will sing for her. You wish to send your own guards? That's okay as well.
This one stays here. She was found in my territory, and this is where she will be held.
That's fine.
I assume that in the morning then you will talk with Count Leon.
Oh, I have quite an earful for Count Leon.
Lucky for us, he is quite capable of giving an earful back.
I don't mean to say that I do it for Count Leon, so I can't. You don't get to say anything to me. Please don't misunderstand me. If it's a problem, I am willing to handle this between us. Then I apologize again. I just wanted to make sure that the issue is hold, and we don't have more dead people. Is this a problem for you, or the actions that I did?
I wish to not see people injured when there are questions to be asked. Questions need not cause injury.
We didn't talk this in the past, but now I know, and I apologize. I should have asked. Is there a problem between us because of this?
No. Not because of this, no. Good luck on your arrest or questioning, whatever it may be.
Her friend admitted. What do you think we should do? You're more experienced and in leadership more than both of us.
I think you need proof.
Her multimate's words aren't proof for you, Your Baroness? He's not questioning her, he is just trying to understand the situation, because guess what? Mariposa is more experienced than both of them.
I am telling you that if there is not evidence, this is not a recorded conversation. There will be somebody who takes fault if there is not evidence. There will be somebody who rallies in the streets crying injustice. And if it is a she, who do you think it will be challenging your justice?
Some dumb individual who will get kicked by his challenge.
Not all of them are as foolish as the ones you've seen before.
Well, sadly, maybe their friends shouldn't have killed people. We will take her to questioning.
The other one, you mean?
Yes. Do you think questioning will cause problems?
I hope not.
I hope not. He says with a smile on his face. He likes the idea of the change in how do I say this? Change in roles that now she is rebelling against him. He actually liked that idea.
Don't know how to respond to that. But she gives like a respectful, like curt bow to him.
No need, please. We're in your place. It should have been me, but you know me and bowing. I apologize again.
And she gives a nod. If there is any more information volunteered by this individual, I will pass it along to you.
Thank you a lot.
And she actually leads the satyr away.
William kind of looks at Michelle like that. Well,
Well, what? I think at this point, if anything, the other two, the Puka and Moxie, was it?
yeah,
Are they're only guilty by association, is what I think.
it's up to Count Leon to judge them or not judge them. They have been dodgy and try to lock me in a place when I try to take them to questioning. It still means bad juju, but we need to return to the freehold of the free hair because we need to arrest the other girl, or pardon, take her to the questioning.
So she's in Brooklyn?
As far as I know, Kelgar probably knows where she is. He went to follow her.
She nods. If we're gonna go there, I'm gonna grab Anaba. I think
Yeah.
Anaba might have more. If we were to actually find a certain mouse, I think Anaba might be better sized to find a mouse.
Yeah, that's a good
Not-
one. Also, Kelgar knows her smell, so we can track him down as well.
Our gold is not the mouse right now.
Is she? Yes.
We can't. The thing is, I don't think she's going to offer much more information.
She will be presented to Count Leon.
I mean, I would say the guilty party should be the one actually doing this is the priority.
You're right. Let's go.
So you guys are going to the freehold of the free hair. Do you need to do anything other than grab your stuff there?
No.
Lily is gonna look for Kelgar and be like, "Hey, boy, where are you?
Rough.
Boy, did you do what I said?
Woof.
Do you know where she is?
Woof.
Good boy." Is he like?
Jesus. What was that?
Unenthusiastic role play.
Thank you. You're amazing, Carol. Thank you.
I mean, it's no worse. It's no worse than playing a chimerical fish.
It's gonna be like the Bailey wants to talk at the border. Whatever, Bailey. Okay. What'd you say? I want to do this. Fine.
Woof.
Fine.
Kelgar is a wolf. What the fuck am I supposed to be? Like come on.
Exactly. Just like that. You did an amazing job and you did that. Please continue.
So, anyways, woof.
William scratches his ears. Let's go.
Kelgar leads you to the Look Hotel. It's in downtown Brooklyn. It's not It's not like seedy, but it's not expensive either.
Oh, fuck, I forget. God damn it. William looks around and like looks at the Kelgar and looks at Misha and says, maybe we can send Kelgar in to check if she's inside.
If he's got the scent.
Yeah, he does. Boy!
Woof.
Boy! Can you check if she's inside?
Woof.
Good boy.
Arf. And off Kelgar goes. And returns a moment later. Woof.
Woof what? Is she inside?
Woof woof.
Woof woof is no, right?
No, woof woof is yes.
Okay, but I thought one woof was yes.
It's really fluid language.
Okay. Misha, maybe you can hack the cameras through the Wi-Fi and see where she is, what she is doing.
I mean, I would need something a little more specific because I have to. They probably have a bunch of cameras.
And
Okay.
cameras
No.
typically aren't inside rooms.
Mm-hmm. Is there any way we can enter her place?
I don't know. You could always just rent a hotel room or rent a room and then go to theirs instead. Seems like the simplest, most common sense line of not being super suspicious.
Thank you.
Or
like,
just walk, or just walk in and like act like you're heading to a room.
Either way,
No,
yeah.
William has money. And William looks at Misha and says, you're my sister, okay?
Gross.
That literally does not make any sense.
Okay, you are my cousin.
Well, at least it makes a little more sense.
Okay, never mind. You are a student who came from Asia, and you don't know how to speak English.
Fuck you, she says in Japanese.
Good. Let's go.
She just stares at him.
So
I'm
much
not-
backstory. They're never going to ask.
Jesus Christ, just walk in. I'm not going to pretend that I don't speak English.
God damn it, Misha. We should be like FBI agents right now.
No,
Okay.
we're just people who want a room. It's
Okay.
really simple.
You're gonna look at us. We're just so you know, because then we both want a room. But never mind, Misha. Okay, never mind.
No, we're just gonna get it. We'll just get one room. God.
Hello. He's like, hello. He's like, ding, 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 ding. Hello. Ding, ding, ding,
Hello.
ding, ding, ding.
Well, that's not necessary, sir. Welcome to the Look Hotel.
My apologies. I want a room.
All right. Queen, king, street side, or
Does
looking
King
over. What?
This King has Wi-Fi inside, the best Wi-Fi ever.
Oh, we have Wi-Fi throughout the entire hotel. Of course, giving you the Wi-Fi passkey is an extra $5 a night.
Capitalism. William kind of looks at Misha. Which one do you want? Normal one.
The options were street side or
overlooking the park outside.
definitely the park.
Excellent choice. All right, and that'll be $265 for the night. Because you wanted the Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah, William looks at this shitty hotel and like 265. Like William's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, if you prefer the street side, it's $150.
That's too much, but he gives the money.
Mm-hmm. And thank you for choosing the Look Hotel. We do have a continental breakfast in the morning. Please feel free to join us. It is free with your room. And he hands you like the card to enter the room. It'll be room 714. The elevator's right over there. Have a good evening and a good stay.
Good stay.
Thank you. As Misha starts walking away.
William walks away and then he enters the elevator and he tells Kelgar, like, show me which room.
Woof. Kelgar takes, like, points that it's like the top floor.
Are we in top floor?
No, you're on the 7th floor. So it's several floors above yours, and Kelgar leads you to. There's only like 2 rooms on the top floor, one facing either side, and he takes you to the side that faces the park. So it is a fairly expensive room.
William goes into this place and looks at Misha. What are we doing now?
Well, we have 2 options. We knock on the door, or
She can cause a mess in this place. She can cause a ruckus in this place.
yes, but you could
Like-
you could easily do the trick of knock at the door when she opens it, stick your foot in there.
No. My problem is like if we do that, she can call the cops.
Well, I mean, what other options do we have? I don't have a way of creating a hole in the wall.
I do. My problem, Misha, right now is, as he looks at himself and says, "I think if we just enter, it's going to be a problem."
Do you
don't-
want to just wait until she leaves?
No, that will kill the women. Can you loop the cameras?
I assume I'd have to go find the cameras, right?
Mm-hmm. You have to
That's
find like the computer.
Yeah.
Sneak.
She'd be like, I can, but I have to figure out where the office is at and everything.
As you guys are sitting there talking, the door opens and this young lady steps out carrying an ice bucket and wearing a bathrobe. And she gives this friendly smile, hello, and closes the door behind her and walks off to the ice machine. You hear scooping of ice. Hello again. And then
Hello.
she knocks
Hi.
on the door. It's me.
Hey, wait.
Huh?
Kind of looks at. You were in the bar with me.
Oh, good show, right? And
Was
the right? And the door opens and there's Kai. Alyssa? Vanessa? No. Oh, it doesn't matter. Come on in, darling. Come back in. The party's still going. And Kai looks out the door at
Yeah.
William and Misha. Are you coming in?
Yes, we are.
Please.
Yeah.
And
Are we, Misha? Are we?
Yeah,
or-
Misha just starts walking that way. That's what we wanted, was to get in.
Yeah.
And as you go in, there's a couple of fairly attractive young people drinking and cavorting and laughing. And Kai is just kind of sitting amongst them, kind of pleased with herself and this evening.
William will text Misha. I think I got a way. Tell her that Moxie was in trouble, so she got hit in the head, and we brought her to a freehold. That's why we're here. That's not a lie.
She looks at this, kind of looks at the text, and it's actually kind of impressive because it literally is not a lie.
William kind of gives her a look like he gives a look like, I got you. And then he texts like, am I just become like you? Oh yes, I did.
Your
Thank
response
you.
to this is never.
If she's a monthly maid, she would feel very bad.
Yeah, that would work. We could get her into a. She just gives him a small nod. Like that. What I was just saying was like her thoughts.
Mhm.
So yeah, she'll just nod to him. She's assuming he wanted to do the thing. So since it was his idea.
Oh, see, can I roll something?
Yeah.
Intelligence politics.
Why?
Was tricking her is a problem? Tricking her to get her to a freehold and then like questioning her? Because we are indeed tricking her.
Well, yeah, it's a trick to get her there, and then from there, then I'm sure Mariposa will tell us what we can and cannot do.
It's not Mariposa's place. It's
But
going to
it
be
would be if we take her actually to that freehold.
No, we're not taking. We're not saying that a freehold's name. We're just saying we're going to take you to a freehold, and take her to freehold of free hair.
Why do we want her in our freehold?
Pardon?
Why do we want her in our freehold?
Because it's the place that's owned by us, and not for someone else.
Sorry, me to just look. Yeah, she just finds that awkward. I find that awkward.
Oh, see, I don't understand why you find it awkward, to be honest.
Because this is legal stuff. That's our personal freehold. That is not like.
I think he's
Leon
talking about like
Sam's.
it's harder to attack you guys in your own freehold and that kind of stuff. Is that why
Really?
you're
No,
Oh.
it's a freehold that like it's owned by 3 councilmen. It doesn't like
But
we
it's
can
not
just
a legal place. It's ours.
then let's bring her to the governor's hall.
That makes more sense. Because if you want this to look all above board and legal,
Mm-hmm.
then we need to go there.
Okay. William nods.
as you guys furiously text back and forth. The others are enjoying themselves and having a good time. The humans have started like singing some of the songs by the band, and Kai's singing along with them, completely looking completely satisfied with the situation at the moment.
William is waiting for Misha. He's giving her the looks.
Misha's just confused because I thought it was your idea you were going to do it.
No, you go ahead.
Why are you giving me an idea to do?
Okay, I will never give you. William just texts, I will never give you any idea ever again. Okay.
She just looks at him like so confused at this point.
William just goes near Kai and says, Hey, Kai, can we speak in private for a second?
Oh, certainly. And she gives like a flirtatious smile to William. Darlings, I'll be right back. Don't have too much fun without me. And she walks with William. Now, what can I do for you?
Your friend, Moxie, the satyr.
Yes.
She got hit in the head.
Oh, the poor thing.
Someone incapped her, and she is in the governor's hall. We just thought that you would be interested to see her because the injury was kind of a bit serious in the head.
Oh.
It incapped her. Would you like to go there?
Isn't Lola with her?
No, I didn't see Lola.
Oh,
with her.
Goodness, those two are usually thick as thieves. Oh, they're supposed to be taking care of each other. Oh, well, I suppose if the girl is injured, I have no choice.
He nods. Thank you.
Would you mind if I say goodbye to my guests first?
Completely, please.
Thank you. And she goes back in. She gives, like, all of them just, like, too intimate of a kiss on the mouth for people that she has just met. You guys have fun without me. Maybe I'll see you around. And she just leaves. The room's on me, she yells as she leaves. Now,
William looks at Misha.
Mm-hmm.
You coming?
Yeah.
So the two of you, what's your situation?
She's a pain in the ass.
He's a bigger pain in the ass.
He is certainly bigger.
Yeah, Misha caught that.
Yeah, after you see your friend, we can always come back and do the party. Continue the party.
Well, I do hope she's okay.
So do I.
But you'll have to lead the way. I'm afraid I am unfamiliar with where the what was it? The governor.
Governance
Yeah.
Hall.
Yes, where that is.
It's called Governor's Hall, LLC.
No,
Yeah.
she doesn't get it.
He says you don't like governors or democracy?
It's not that I don't like it. I'm just unfamiliar. I haven't been around very long. Maybe 6 months at the most.
He nods. William will lead the way very silently.
Mm-hmm.
Because talking is not something he does when it comes to situations.
Mm-hmm.
He will lead the way to Governors Hall slowly.
Mm-hmm. There's the Boggans who work with House Duran have been preparing this freehold for merging with the other freeholds or the other like baronal freeholds, whatever, territorial freeholds of the area. So they seem a little miffed when you arrive, but they don't like talk shit or anything. They're just like, oh, now we're working slower.
William will take her to an office.
Yeah, and Misha will just look at him and be like, why don't you guys stay here? I'll go find people.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Travel safely.
Yeah.
William goes to an office. Actually, I'm gonna say like he goes to his office because I believe that we all have an office. But if you don't, fuck it. He kind of, please sit.
Oh, thank you. And like they do that like sweeping of their and that's how like there's a tail to that coat. And they sweep the side of their coat aside and sit down very gracefully. No, I thought you said Moxie was here.
Yes. Sadly, there is a situation. William pulls the photo and shows her, and taps the photo twice. You're being taken to questioning by the council member of the William Black for the deaths of this individual. We have a video footage of you leaving with this person. The right to dream has been threatened, so we are here to make sure that you are not breaking a sheet. At the same time, your friend Moxie has admitted that you have been doing these things.
Moxie admitted that I've been doing what?
That you have a problem as a member of a House Linehan.
I'm not House Linehan.
Wait, what?
I'm not. Look, dear, when I was so unceremoniously kicked from Arcadia, it was on rather controversial terms with the house I was aligned with at the time. So I don't currently belong to anybody, and I've found that this allows me a certain amount of freedom, but I have never been part of that group of succubuses. Rather distasteful.
That doesn't mean that you still don't have the curse. And I'm sorry, we have a footage of you leaving with a dead person who's dead now. Do you know who killed her?
I'm afraid I don't. When I left, she was very much alive. It's a shame. I really enjoyed spending time with this one.
Oh, see, she is bullshitting me, but
OOC, feel free to roll.
I'm rolling that. I have 2 successes.
2 successes. There does not seem to be lying. Like, she seems genuinely like, oh, that is a shame. Like, and very offended when you called her House Liana.
William kind of like looks at her and says, Are you in a motley with the 3 individuals called Moxie, Lola? 2 individuals, Moxie and Lola.
A motley. With Moxie's quite charming. Lola is a rodent.
May I see your hand?
Suppose so. She holds up pristine palms.
They don't look like she has the oath.
No scars whatsoever on these hands.
There seems to be misunderstanding.
No.
We have been told that you are a member of... One of the members of the group was a member of a house, Lianan. And Moxie said, I will protect my friend. That means it's Lola. William face palms. Because now he thinks it's Lola.
Mm-hmm.
Have you did Rhapsody?
Do you know what that does?
I do. Now, please answer my question.
Absolutely not. I prefer to inspire. It's a little difficult these days, but a little hard work never killed anybody.
2 successes.
She's not lying. She prefers musing.
Have you done Rhapsody on this lady? Did you kill her?
Of course not. Like I said, the last time I saw her, she was alive.
I apologize. I will wait for Councilman Misha, and she probably will have some questions as well. After that, if you're innocent, you will have all the freedom to leave, and we will apologize for what happened today. I'm sorry for taking you from your party.
Oh, well, I understand. I mean, if somebody's doing this horrible thing, you have to bring people in.
William is extremely confused right now. His guilty sheep boner is is gone.
He's just trying to find Sam. She left a few minutes ago, so
yeah, like you'd probably have to call Sam. Sam doesn't make a habit of sleeping in freeholds just because that's like a quick way to make things difficult for yourself. So a quick call and like, Sam will arrive, kind of tired, sleepy-eyed because it's the middle of the night, and yeah.
Sorry to bother you, but well, I mean, I think we both know that sleep isn't really our friend these days anyway.
No. But
we have we've been trying to track down some people who have, or someone, at least one person who has committed a rhapsody, and we brought somebody here so that we could ask some questions.
Oh, you found... That's, I mean, it's horrible at Rhapsody, but you think you found the one?
Probably, yeah. Like we just wanted to make sure that, like, you know, we wanted to make sure it was all handled the right way which is why I needed to, get you here.
All right. Let me just shake out the cobwebs a little. And Sam just kind of does like the shake.
If it makes you feel better, Mariposo had to get up too.
Oh man.
Is Sam is like freaking William?
Just sort of like, man, I thought nightmares were making it hard to sleep. But yeah, Sam. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Excellent. And she will lead Sam down the hall to, wherever William took her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sam will enter with Misha. Councilman Black. Sam gives kind of Sam's attempt at a menacing scowl. It fails miserably. Is this the one who's been rhapsodying?
William kind of like gives Misha will immediately realize, and I think Sam as well. William is confused as fuck. And he says, "My apologies, Governor." And he gets up when Sam arrives, and he kind of looks at the she like, "Get up."
She stands up. Governor, what a pleasure to meet your acquaintance, and does very over-exaggerated bow to Sam. And Sam looks kind of flustered at this, and just sit down. So holds a finger up to the she, don't talk, and then realizes that Sam is holding up a finger to the she and puts the finger down and looks at William. Are they guilty?
No. Here is the problem, Governor. Her friend Moxie has given us we questioned her, and in Queens actually, and I had to take her to a questioning with by force. She refused and tried to lock me in a glade. She had another friend called Lola, who was a mouse puka. Now, they were saying there was a member of House Linehan who seems to have a curse that they are aging when they gain glamour. Now, the problem is our friend here seems to leave any houses that she was belonged to, and she doesn't seem like she did any of the things that we're saying. She seems clueless. So I already told her that if she's innocent, we will let her go, but it's extremely weird because Moxie said a member of a House Linehan was guilty.
No, she said a hypothetical member. She never actually named who it was.
Yeah, she never named who it was. But we thought because she was the one who Kai was the one who left with the lady who in the video footage we thought it was Kai. But you can ask the questions for yourself. I know you have a more discerning eye than I do. It seems Kai is clueless.
I was going to say, maybe she's just not referring to Kai. Maybe she's referring to, maybe there's a third member.
Yes. The Lady Kai, do you know if there's a third member to this motley that the Moxie and Lola has?
Please, darling, just call me Kai. Lady is so formal, and I left that crap behind. Oh.
Misha looks so approving right now.
William already, under his breath, said, you are my favorite.
Sorry, what was the question again? Do I know where Lola is?
No. Do you know if there's another member of their motley?
Oh, if there's another member of their motley. Honestly, I wish I could help you there, but as you notice, we kind of part ways once the shows are done. I don't want to say they cramp my style because that sounds a little bitchy, but they have their own way of doing things. They were together when they found me, and they're a little exclusive. So I've always done my thing. They do their thing, and very, very rarely do I see hide nor hair of them after a show.
William kind of gives a look to Sam, saying like, "Can you do the logging thing?"
To discern
If she's lying or not.
The bugging thing doesn't do that, doesn't it?
No, it lets them know the the dynamics between a group.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have the other members of the group here.
Yeah.
William kind of says, Governor, maybe we will take a written version of what happened from Kai here. So we will give this report to the. We will take her written version of what she said, and maybe she can give us a vow regarding this, and then we can continue our investigation.
Like a contract, you mean?
No. The OOC basically she gives written. She in public
Yeah.
when cops takes like your word and like you sign it that you didn't do anything, and William just says, "Let her say dreaming as my witness," which is gonna call the site of the dreaming.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And like they say, they look at Kai, and Kai is just like gives the very like congenial smile to Sam. You are absolutely adorable. Come on, let's go write up your paper. Sam looks very flustered. Like, what the hell are you leaving me here with? And,
no, like Misha will stay if Sam looks awkward. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. Sam is perpetually awkward.
Yeah, but yeah.
Sam is an awkward guy, but he is our awkward governor. God damn it.
Yeah. No, it's okay, Misha. I can handle this.
See, I need to ask you something, Carol.
Mm-hmm.
The old Vinny, when you say dreaming as my witness, you create an oath.
Mm-hmm.
That's what William is saying, basically get her to make an oath that she didn't lie, and she will be an oath breaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got. I'm tracking, fam.
Thank you, fam.
So yeah, Sam like leads Kai back to their office to do paperwork and be awkwardly flirted with by Kai.
William just looks at Misha. Then who is the person who did this thing?
It sounds like we have more work to do, because it is either then. I mean, assuming that nobody's lying.
Lola didn't say anything though. Lola just ran away.
Right. So it's either Lola or there's somebody else.
God damn
it. I mean, those are the only two options I see.
Those are the only two options I see as well.
So there's more work to be done.
All right. And my kid is awake, so I'm going to go ahead and say that this is a decent place to end the scene for now, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
William, go on, sorry.
Yeah, please.
I will say it after I will say it after scene.
Oh, okay.
It's not an important thing.
All right. Well, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching, and we'll see you next time.